Maori are a tribal nation spread across the whole of New Zealand. It has a set of protocols and principles that come from the beginning of the existence of Maori people here in Aotearoa, New Zealand. And so that's who Maori are. There are many Maori proverbs that say that if you go to do a job, you need to be appropriately attired. So the Maori jersey is that. It's something that is going to help them with the mission that they have in front of them. Everything has a life force, a Maori we call it. This is a story we know from the beginning of time, from when the first human was created. Tāne nui a rangi ti hei Maori ora, he breathes life through the nose of Hineahuone, the woman fashioned of clay, and thus it came to be. So breathing life into things, touching things, passing on Maori is a really important concept within Māoridom.
Right back from when Kupe, our first great navigator, decided to travel the world and find opportunities for Māori, we have always been at the forefront of looking for new opportunities out in the world. And so that's what the Māori team have always offered, have always been our flagship for Māori. And so that's really what the Māori All Blacks is about.
This is huge, getting the All Blacks brand into not only North America but in particular East Coast USA is, it's a first. It's just huge for us.
If you want to portray a story to imbue into the players' consciousness so they can perform better, then you got to make sure that it's something that they can tether to and realise they're not just the All Blacks, they're the Māori All Blacks. And this is one of the tools of the trade, the jersey.
Something like this just doesn't happen by one hand alone. It happens by the hand and the hearts and the minds of many. So that's a really important part of this too, is that we do pay tribute to all those that contribute to it. We decided right from the get-go that we would make this one look like it was carved. From different angles, you'll see different parts of design emerge out of the jersey. So part of the thinking behind it was coming out of the darkness into the light and positively moving upwards and forwards. Right in the middle of the design is a mangupari, patterned the hammerhead shark, which speaks about strength and determination and tenacity, never giving in no matter what may stand in front of you, which is a really important attribute for a warrior, and that fits really nicely in with what the team's about.
We wouldn't have been able to achieve this without AIG. So it's not just about the rugby, it's about things Māori, it's about linking with key commercial partners and really taking the All Blacks message out into a market that otherwise we would really struggle to get into. I think we're already in discussions with a number of other nations around the world, and again AIG support both commercially and because they've got a network of offices around the world, their sort of logistical and local assistance is just going to be crucial to get the Māori All Blacks a fantastic program of tours over coming years.
You've got to be a pretty special player to make the Māori All Blacks, and so only you ever really get to wear the real one, the team one. And so it's like having that bestowed upon you, that cloak of mana, prestige, all the, everything high standing for Māori representing your whānau on the international stage. That's our korowai, that's our cloak, and anybody gets a chance to wear that jersey. It's a very special thing.